stories are in the press are erroneous. Now some are accurate too, and then of course some are way out of date. I mean, we get confidential treatment on the filings we make with the SEC as to our holdings, so they're published well over a year after we filed them, and therefore there have been a couple of stories in the last month or two as to something we bought, and of course if you read the story carefully, we bought it a year and a half ago maybe, and we may have sold it, we may have bought more, all kinds of things. So that I'd be careful about press reports generally.
Again, these things are very hard. Number one, what's going to happen? Nobody knows. His appointments are not firm. They have yet to be confirmed. His policies are not known. What is he going to do? Nobody really knows what he's going to do. Number two, what else will be going on in the world? He's not the only show. It's complicated. Number three, how will the market react to all these things? Number four, the president's influence on most things is usually quite limited. Number five, as I said before, our economy is in good shape. So in general, things are going well in the United States and or better than most other places. And that's why things are high in the United States. So the situation is generally good, but you're paying a lot for it. We'd like to get a good situation at a bargain price. It's rarely the case. I don't think things are crazy high now, and I don't think it's time to get out. Well, I'm not smart enough to know the answer to that question. I think that this is a very unusual situation, one we've rarely, if ever, seen before. A bromance, if you will, between a president and a founder of a company. There's no doubt about the fact that Musk is brilliant, idiosyncratic. People have been talking about increasing efficiency in government and eliminating fraud and waste for decades. I don't think anything's ever been done about it. And the question is, I assume that what's going on means that Musk will do more about it than has been done in the past, and then we'll get to see whether it works. But, you know, this is just one more thing, which is so unpredictable and indeterminate that I don't think it's worth most investors doing anything about it.
So no point piling into Tesla?
No, no. The reasoning through which Trump's relationship with Musk and Musk's role in government produces an improved outlook for Tesla is very attenuated. I wouldn't go there. I think that uncertainty, you know, and what do you do about developments in the political arena today? You know, uncertainty is the word of the day. In normal circumstances, you try to figure out what you think will happen that's important in the long run in, let's say, the political arena, and you maybe bias your plans a little bit toward that, although, again, what should matter is the specifics of your companies and industries and not what goes on in the so-called big picture. But you have to admit today that we know less than usual about what the future holds in that regard, and you know, I think that this administration is less predictable than most.
That's the problem, isn't it? It's unpredictable and uncertain. There's two feelings to it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if the members of the administration could predict what they're going to do a year from now. I certainly know I can't. I mean, I don't think you could enunciate a common thread that runs through these activities other than, you know, dislike of the establishment. But exactly how it's going to manifest itself, we don't know. And, you know, we want tax cuts and smaller deficits. And we want to discourage imports and control inflation. And there are many ways in which the individual manifestations of the attitude are in conflict with each other. It's hard to find the common logic. So most people, you have a very strong view of what they stand for and what they're going to do in consequence. And I think today we have to just watch to see how this administration's predilections determine its actions.
But there's some there's some problems that can't be solved, and we shouldn't be in the business of taking your money, investors' money, and tackling things that we don't know the solution for. And you can present the arguments, but it's a political decision when you are dealing with states or the federal government. And if you're in something where you're going to lose, the big thing to do is quit. And you present your case as well as you can and everything else, but if you don't hold the pen in the end, we don't have any business taking your money and doing dumb things with us. And we can do our best to explain what the intelligent things are, but it's your money. And so it's very hard to tell how to handle the questions of politically determined decisions that are going to go to court in many cases, but you know that it just doesn't make sense. We know what we think a sensible system would be, and we ought to explain what we think it is, and do the best to get our position, because it's pro-social to have the right solution to have it. But the right solution, for example, in the interstate, wasn't to let 48 states each decide on their own way of doing it and award contractors the jobs-based. There's some problems that can't be solved, and we are not in the business of trying to solve insolvable problems.
Yeah. I'd even go, for example...
But then the problem you have, of course, is that the people that work for you, it's their job, so they want to have reasons to keep going, and those are tough choices if you're managing, but that's why they have managers.